Radiology databases are incomplete. That's the message from our guest today. We're talking to Jonas from Ryver AI. This is number 2 of 3 interviews we did at the Munich Urban Colab with the XPRENEURS and some of the startups going through their program. Let's go take a look.
Let's start with the nice, simple question of what's your name, what's your startup, and what does your startup do?
Yes. So I'm Jonas. The name of my startup, or our startup, is Ryver AI. I founded it together with 2 good friends, Kathy and Simona. And what we're doing is we're solving the problem of a lack of diverse data to train and test reliable medical AI algorithms. For instance, diagnostic AI algorithms in radiology to detect early stage lung cancer in CT images. They often lack accuracy and robustness because there's not enough training data out there to learn the whole diversity of patients. And we're solving this by building generative AI algorithms to create synthetic radiology images, so completely artificial images that can be used to train these models. So it's kind of like a OpenAI DALL-E, but highly specialized for medical imaging in the radiology space.
Okay, so you have a data set, and then from that data set, you're creating new radiology images.
Exactly.
And then that gets filled back into the same data set, or this becomes a new data set?
It becomes a new data set that is then used to train a diagnostic algorithm. For instance, lung cancer detection, early stage breast cancer detection, use cases like that.
Do you think that we will always need these synthetic data sets, or is this kind of a gap filler until we have enough data to create natural data sets?
I'd say it's a gap filler now, and it will become more and more and more important. So we will be able to use a larger share of synthetic data to train these models and need less original data in the future. So it's kind of like the other way around. We're filling a gap now, and will become broader and broader and broader, how much synthetic data we can actually use to train these models.
Interesting stuff. And where do you hope to be in the next 6 months, 12 months, 18 months, that sort of thing?
In the next 12 months, I'd say we hope to be at a point where we have an actual product that can be used on a software as a service basis. Right now, it's still everything very, very project-based and opportunistic to get into the market. And we aim to launch the first product, a lung CT generator that can be used by customers right away by the end of this year.
And since we're here at the Munich Urban Colabs, and this is part of our tour of the Colabs that Leo Martinez gave us, how have you profited from being here at the Colabs and you're part of the XPRENEURS program, right?
Yes.
How has all that been beneficial for you?
A lot. I mean, particularly my co-founder, Kathy, and I, we come from the Unternehmertum ecosystem right from the beginning. So we started with the Manage and More scholarship during our studies, where we got together, we got to know each other. So first off, it was great to find a co-founder team. And then we went through various stations, not only the Colab, not only XPRENEURS, but also Explore, the pre-incubation program, where we really explored the idea, validated the idea, killed a lot of other ideas and focused on this one. And now it's XPRENEURS and this huge network. So this has been very beneficial for us from the beginning in various regards. Network, peers to discuss your current challenges, peers to see what's possible. And I think it gives you a very good, I always say, an entrepreneurial confidence and self-awareness. And I think this is actually key to first off start this journey and then persevere through this journey and through all the ups and downs. And that's, I'd say, the main lever across apart from all the infrastructure the system gives you. This is, I'd say, the core value it provides, or it provided to us.
Last question then. What is one thing you think potential startups that started in research should know or should do in order to get to the stage that you are at now?
What I think is key for companies that really are in this deep tech, high tech space, come from research, translational research, is finding a way to balance reducing product market risk and tech risk at the same time. You're not a B2B SaaS company that just builds a product with commoditized tech and can only build things that you have sold yet. But you have to find a way to sell first and build at kind of like the same pace, and finding a way to balance both sides, I think, is key. And realize you're not the same, and your business model will not be the same as the one of a just very typical B2B SaaS company or consumer tech company that builds on commoditized tech. And I think understanding this and finding your own way to balance both sides is key to move at the pace necessary you need to succeed as a startup.
Good advice, something I wouldn't have thought of. So thank you very much. And
thank you.
We wish you all the best, because this sounds like something the world needs.
Next time on Startup Knockout, Dr. Leo Martinez from the XPRENEURS Incubator. We talk about why the Munich Urban Colabs is the place to be if you're a startup in Munich. Tune in. We'll see you in the ring.